You're watching McKinney Vision. Online, on air.
Hi, I'm Coco Good, Director of Communications and Marketing for the City of McKinney. I'm here with newly appointed Interim City Manager Tom Muehlenbeck. Mr. Muehlenbeck brings more than 40 years in city administration to McKinney, and we're so excited to have you with us, Tom. Thanks for spending some time with us today.
My pleasure.
We look forward to learning a little bit more about you and hearing your vision
Sure.
for McKinney.
Sure.
Just to get started, for those who are not familiar, talk to us a little bit about your role as city manager, working with employees, with the city council, with the community, particularly in an interim capacity.
No problem at all. Thank you very much for the opportunity. First of all, the organization is so blessed to have some tremendous employees. I always try to stress not only to the citizens but to the council, if it wasn't for the employees and the job they do every day, things just wouldn't get done in this community. So I'm very proud to be a part of this organization. I'm hired by the City Council to act as the Chief Administrative Officer, to administer the policies that are developed by the City Council. It's up to the staff and I to carry those policies out and to administer them to the very best of our ability.
Excellent. If you wouldn't mind, let's go back to the beginning of your career a little bit. I think lots of people know you from your 23 years in Plano, right here in Collin County.
Yes, ma'am.
But what drew you to the city management profession?
Undergraduate school. I went to, it's called Lamar University now. I had a college professor that really took me under his wing, so to speak. I was taking a government course from him, trying to find my way in the world and what I wanted to be when I grew up. And he suggested city government. I did an internship in a community near Beaumont in the finance department. I really, it sounds a little weird, but I really enjoyed the figures, what all the figures meant to the community and how they were put together, and really started taking courses in that community from the International City County Management Association, learning more about the profession, and that started me on my career to go to graduate school and ultimately to manage one city in Kansas, 2 in Georgia, 1 in Virginia, and 2 in Texas, and a deputy manager in another city in Texas.
Wow. So what drew you particularly to Plano? I know it was going through a lot of growth and change at the time. What made you interested in taking on that role?
The growth, just no question about it. I don't make any apologies for it whatsoever. I really thrive on growth. I think that's what adds vibrance to the community. It provides opportunities that you may not have if you're just trying to maintain what you have. So the growth in the community, I saw that, and I see the very same thing here in McKinney. That's what's so exciting about this opportunity.
Excellent. So what similarities do you see between Plano then and McKinney now?
Tremendous employees. I can't stress that enough. I think the team that's here in McKinney is just great. I've had a chance to meet just about everyone now, had a chance to see what they're doing, their projects. I've had a chance to go through a council meeting. I've seen how the council interacts with the staff. I've been so impressed with the city council and how they complement practically at every council meeting the work the staff is doing, and I think that is so important. So I think that's one of the great things that's happening here. The other thing is it just seems like we're right on the verge of a big growth spurt. I guess the last time we saw that was in 2005, 2006, but I think we're about to get there again. I'm real excited about the mix in the community as far as the residential to development. I think we can do more on the commercial side. I think the residential is going to take care of itself.
Wonderful. Well, you've definitely experienced the growth in Plano, and we'll look for your expertise here on that here in McKinney as well. You've also had a similar interim role in Galveston not too long ago. Talk to us about that interim experience and what you're going to bring from that experience here as well.
Yes, I was a city manager in the city of Galveston in the late 70s, before you were born, and several other people, but I was a manager there, so I had some experience in the community. It's very different. It's got a port, it's got all the normal city services, it's a tremendous resort area. Then I had a chance after I retired to go down to serve an interim capacity until they were able to hire a city manager. So I had a chance to renew a lot of acquaintances, saw some of the Same concerns that were still there that I had back in the 70s. It was just a real good experience to again renew a lot of good friendships and to provide that bridge till the manager was able to come in.
Excellent. And what do you think are the most important priorities for McKinney right now leading into this next growth phase that you spoke of?
Yeah, without question, it's to have the organization be in a position to respond to the tremendous growth that we're going to experience. It's to be sure that we're prepared for it, that we're doing the things that need to be done so that we're not reacting, we can be proactive in a lot of those occasions. I certainly hope I can aid the City Council in the goal setting process. I think that's one of the most important things that a City Council can do, is to give the administration the direction that they want to go in, that they want to carry the city in. Then it's up to us to be sure that we're fulfilling those goals, and everything that we do and recommend should be addressing one of those goals that Council develops.
Outstanding. Well, we certainly know your reputation professionally. Help us know you a little bit more personally. What do you like to do in your free time? Tell us a little bit about your family. Just give us a little insight into your off hours.
Sure. I have two grown children. One's in Florida and one is in Corinth. I have 2 grandchildren. I have absolutely no hobbies. I cannot build a thing. I honestly missed city government so badly. After I served that stint with the City of Galveston, I was a recruiter for city manager positions across the country for 2.5 years, and it really continued to whet my appetite to have an opportunity to get back in on an interim basis, and that's what happened.
This is your passion.
It is. I make no apologies whatsoever. I just love city government. I love working with people, with city councils, and I keep stressing again and again the staff. The staff is so important, and that will always be very high on my agenda.
Wonderful. Well, we are so pleased to have you here. We look forward to your tenure with us. The short time that you've been here, you have already exhibited a true inclusive and open door policy, and I just want to make sure to remind our viewers that you can always reach out to department directors or city management by going to mckinneytexas.org and getting contact information there, and we absolutely welcome and value everybody's input and feedback. Thanks, Tom, for your time today. We look forward to more from you to come.
Thanks, Coco.
Mm-hmm.